I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on her tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
Alright guys, so we are back playing some more Witcher 3. So last night we left it off playing this one side quest that took surprisingly quite a bit of time. Kinda nice to see that with some side quests. Sometimes they can seem very sort of one-off and throwaway. But this one, surprisingly in depth. I gained a level 2. Alright, yeah, because now I'm doing this. So, yeah, so the Wine Wars. So last night I came across two people, a man and a woman, who both wanted to buy a vineyard. But the guy who worked for the government, who had it, didn't want to give it to them because they had issues on each of their own vineyards. Initially, I suspected that they were trying to sabotage each other, but because I decided to help both of them, and I found out that it was actually a third party who was sabotaging both of them to pit them against each other. And it turned out to be the previous owner of the vineyard they're trying to buy. So now what I'm doing is... Night for hire? More of these? Huh. Okay. Oh, it must have been some of the... things I did on the farms. Huh. Which I found out that if you had done previously, before you started the quest, they would already be complete. As I got to tell them, hey, I already did something. Alright, so, tonight's plan, and I'll probably try to stay on for a little bit, is I'm going to try to complete this. So I'm going to hit up this guy here, check this, hit up this, check this place here, and then swing down here and hit this and this. Do sort of like a circular pattern. Pretty much. So let's hit you first. And that goes over here.
When the beast came for said the the night
A little worried there that I was gonna die from fall damage because
the Dutch is small, but
it seems to be something that Geralt is super vulnerable to.
Move it.
It seems like all your armor and whatnot doesn't really change much during Fall damage.
What now, you piece of filth?
I don't care about you guys. Alright. Oh, does that mean I have 2? Alright. Why? What I currently have. Sword attacks deal 25% more damage to human opponents. Immune to counterattacks. Sword attacks deal 25% more damage to human opponents, immune to counterattacks and monsters. In all other cases, if the attacker's vitality is less than 25%, a counterattack immediately triggers a finisher. Okay, so for people, I can't hit with counterattacks. And monsters, I do 25% more damage. Oh, sorry. And then basically for normal humans, I can insta-kill them by if they are less than 25% and I counterattack. Alright. I hate it how it makes that sound. Makes me think that I've like turned something on or something. Ooh. I don't get it. It's just like sometimes my controller just randomly vibrates. That's supposed to do something? Alright. I was gonna just swing by this.
Come on.
Probably this right here.
What's that about?
Oh. Gaston.
The dressings, bandages, where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Helping a stranger? Admiral.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
Yeah, I'll look into it.
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is, why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
And thanks for all the fish.
Wait, I will come with you.
Not gonna happen, dude.
Gotta be kidding. This isn't a garden romp. Whatever killed him's damn dangerous and...
And it might still prowl the area, so if it's all the same, I'd prefer to accompany you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
Can you not? Extreme cosplay?
Trail leads to the house on the hill.
Which stands silent as a grave.
Yeah, I'm gonna just quickly drink. What is it, the... Wait, honey, yeah. Ooh, why are you freaking out?
Must have been here he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to leave the property, probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate.
No? That... Why would you even think that, Geralt? Ooh. Okay. If he broke his leg from falling off this, why is there a shit ton of blood up there? So it means he was bleeding pretty profusely up there. And he landed down here. That's the only thing that makes sense. It's a lot. Just gonna ard this. Said we're gonna ard that.
Something dark happened here.
Burned alive. Really high-temperatured work here.
Lepiota, thou art my defender and protector. Thou bringest good news.
Pistol.
Damn it.
Good gods!
What are you good godsing? Oh, more dead people.
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods!
Silver tableware, elven engravings.
I hear something breathing in
Servant,
there.
stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical. Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Swords ceremonial. And Shea handiwork clearly. Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
No, it sounds like these guys were cosplaying, hence the name of the quest, and something went wrong. That's my guess. Maybe somebody took it a little too serious. I don't know if you guys have seen what was it, the Knights of Badassdom or something like that with Peter Dinklage? I guess the store's gonna be locked. Yep. Look at hardcore parkour. Cool.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burn smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human. Fire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Toussaint.
Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Alright, so before I go check over there,
Burn marks. Something catch fire. Explode. Strong stench.
I'm gonna try to double check everything down here. Yeah, there's some heavy breathing up there. Yep.
Perhaps there's no one inside after.
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Yeah. Who are they?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene. The death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
Yeah, so who are you?
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Safaran,
a
Lord
mouthful.
of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Toussaint. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the elfin homage. But something like this, why, it's first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge, the giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Toussaint's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Oh, isn't that convenient that we got 3 people right here?
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
Ooh. That turned to night before they went to black.
I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic, upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enchant ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
The Vethef, the Elven King, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
I wonder if were these statues the things that came to life and killed everybody? That makes sense. It's still It's weird that it's still there. I've noticed that a couple times. Yep, is that what happened? Makes a lot of sense, yeah, because you have stabbed multiple times or hit with a blunt object. And then it looks like you got some mages setting things on fire.
Vetha laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands. Vetha filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine. Gwinoet, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn. At long last, the elfin king grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans. The elfin king, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The
Called
statues!
it.
Impossible! God's mother!
Ooh, that actually does more damage than what I currently have. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I did it again. I gotta kill these.
The sculptures, they came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning. This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet, he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words, they're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this, your reward.
Farewell.
You would do best to leave. Resume your path, master.
Well, he's not happy with me.
Here our paths diverge.
Those guys were tough. Let's drink another one of these. Like, I really like this sword. I wonder if I can make it. Order of the Flaming Rose Sword. Can, but it's level 37. Ooh, the Toussaint Knight Steel Sword. Ooh, that might be something to build later. It's kind of the best between Ciri's Sword and the Flaming Rose Sword. Huh. So you do 300 armor piercing. I don't really care about the Quen sign intensity. But 100% critical hit damage bonus. 20% critical hit chance. And 15% to cause burning. Throw 1 flame rune and 2 attack power, and that'll be pretty good. Yeah. Like, if I didn't have the thing where my fast attack always causes bleeding, I would probably want to go with this one. This one's better. Wish I could do these by level. Yeah, this one here's not that great. Yeah, I mean, I could do this one here, the Grandmaster one, but I don't actually care. 10% to dismember. Bleeding I don't care about. I should look up what the Grandmaster swords do. Because I might actually want to try to get the diagrams for some of the other ones, if that's the case. Because honestly, the feline swords are not all that great. Yeah, so like this one here might be a good one to go with. So it looks like, because they generally... more adrenaline gain, which is good. Crit hit, bonus, crit hit chance, 13% dismemberment, that's pretty good. Sign intensity, adrenaline, bleeding. I don't really care about that, yeah. I don't have a whole lot of silver. All right. Where to next? We were going to hit up... Oh, helpful if I have the right quest selected. Might as well hit it up. I'm right here anyway. Ooh, that fog is really cool. Yeah, it's so weird. This place looks so much nicer than... Those are weird looking foglets. Very weird looking foglets. Damn, that's so cool looking. Just looks so damn cool. Damn, that is a one fucking bright moon. Look at that. That is ridiculously bright. Damn. I know I've said this like 100 times now, but this game looks so damn pretty. And that moon is like fucking ridiculously bright. And look at how like the light comes through the leaves. Hey, Panther. I mean, you didn't have to do that. What is going on up there? What is that? Oh, it's not as bright. What is that?
I wouldn't mind if that beast
Are you gonna come? God. Go. Jesus Christ.
giant centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
You just weren't taking no for an answer. So we'll run through here. I should probably get Roach. It'll be a lot quicker. What are you doing, Roach? Getting stuck on it.
Move it! Hey-ya!
You're not,
Come on now.
There we go. Come on, Roach. The problem. I think this is where I want to go. Hit this up first. Yeah, it sort of feels like a lot of the new enemies in...
Hey there.
The fuck is that?
Go.
I'll break your guts around your spine.
What's up here? Anything interesting? That's the name of this game, literally just loot everything. Never know when you might need it. Alright, now I'm gonna hit up you.
Move it!
I wonder if at about 4:30-ish 5 the sun's gonna come up again. Got something here.
Ugly bastard.
Ooh. Oh, and then it's gonna have me do the stupid wait thing. I don't understand the point of. You didn't do that in the original game. Where did the body go?
Witcher, there's a good chap. Thanks for the help.
what they pay for. That's it.
Oh, that's a peacock. That's what that sound is. Okay. I didn't realize that's what a peacock sounded
Let's
like.
go.
You hear that kind of sound at night, and it's a little creepy. How do I get you to stop doing that shit? God damn it. Jeez, the fucking Louise.
Thank you for the rescue, Witcher.
Toast to your deeds. May good health never leave you, Witcher. Sure, go on. Drink up while you're young, coin in.
Let's go take a look at this herbalist to see if she's got anything.
Lipping Lipiota! Where?
No hero, just a witcher.
Brave and humble! Oh my! Oh!
That voice doesn't really go well with
What are
her
you offering?
face.
What can I buy?
The best herbs in all Toussaint!
Like, look at that. She looks like Stu from Ice Age. At least that's what I think she looks like. I mean, I don't think I really have much. I have some decoctions I can make. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot. I can make some dyes, though. Colors I don't really care about.
Run this vineyard all by our lonesome?
Oh no! My father's the vintner. Oh, an excellent one too. I merely help out.
So where's your father?
In the hospital. After he was wounded by those monsters. But he gets better by the day.
That's good to hear. Stu.
Take care.
Please, do stop in if you're ever around.
So weird. Alright. And then I got the one It's all the way up here. I think I'll hit this, 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 and this. And then I'll head back. Get my 1100 gold. Hey, Roach.
That's it, Roach.
Hey! Hey, Edgar.
You stinky. When I was young,
Yeah, this place is so much prettier than Velen. Yep, I think my two favorite areas so far have been... That's cool. Are going to be Skellige and
Giddy up.
Toussaint. Yeah, this is a much nicer place. A vineyard contract?
Some evil's afoot in that cave. It's made its lair there. It's swallowed Phil and whole.
Whoa there, sir. I guess those swords on your back aren't there as festoons. Maybe you could help me.
Maybe. Depends.
Well, there's a cave that to my mind would be splendid for aging wine. Not over dry and none too moist.
But
Well, damn thing's full of noise. The arse-clenching sort. Clinkety, bangety, knockety kind. Sent McClarkin to sea been 2 days, and he's not back.
Yeah, you did.
I reckon it's ought to do with the elven ruins. Blah. That about the cave. So, lend us a hand, will you?
Let's talk about money.
could help, provided you can pay.
Let's do 250.
Yes, we're almost there.
240?
Yes, we're almost there.
30?
Yes, we're almost there.
25?
Yes, we're almost there.
You said we're almost there for like 15?
Agreed.
Fine. I'll have a look in the cave, see what lurks there.
I don't even know why I'm
Evening, I'm off to
doing
the
this.
Quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see.
If only I was healthy.
Oh, did I get red dye?
Come evening, I'm off to the wells. Quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me.
Things down there. Alright, so you can't go that way, because you have to go this way.
Come evening, I'm off to the wells.
I just pick up that was super heavy? Just... There's another one of you? What? Why aren't... Okay, he's bugged. Oh, this is frustrating. That was forever ago. I don't know what that was about. Actually, let's just meditate real quick.
Wanna go fish in the channel?
Move it!
Oh!
Come off us
Mind showing? So long.
Just in, jewel-encrusted galligaskins, the latest rare.
Hey, ya!
You must come. It makes no sense to fight. Those noises again.
Yeah, that was weird. We should try to swim out there and see what that's all about. What? Why are you stuck?
Giddy up.
Can't step over some rocks? What the hell, roach?
Move it!
Some evil's afoot in that cave. It's made its lair.
Oh, there's...
Maybe.
Well, there's a...
But
Well,
Yep,
I
blah 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 blah.
could help.
Let's do 220.
agreed.
Okay, so maybe there's like,
Fine. I'll have a look in the cave, see what lurks there.
if you start too high, it doesn't like it.
Hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so... Hey, mate. Commissioning, I'm off to the hells, quick as a flash.
Let's just save real quick. Some Elementia oil. No, you're an Orcoid, I believe. No, you're an Elemental. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I hit like a truck. Looks like there's something else. Oh, yeah. Where do you go? Oh. I didn't even see you there. That's cool.
Is it over? Is it all clear now? Did you manage it?
Yeah, all taken care of.
Ha! And 4 cold witches lay about some freeloaders? Bollocks! Storehouse will be ready in 2 days at most. And here on in, you've cut rate prices on all my goods.
Yeah, what are you selling?
What you got on offer? Wouldn't mind a glance.
Nothing I really care about.
So long.
And thanks for all the fish. I need to put my glasses on. Look like a badass.
I cannot hold my tools.
Right, so we're gonna hit here. Roach.
Oof. Drink! Give me a drink! My head shakes so bad. I cannot hold my
Commissioning,
tools.
I'm off to the hells.
Let's
quick as a
go.
flash. Thus girls can't wait to see me.
On with you, Roach. That is so cool looking.
Pathetic.
Whoa. That's cool. It gives you like a little icon when they can be killed by. I was wondering what that was for. Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, they have quite a little stash here.
Hey-ya!
Alright, and then where do I need to go? I was gonna hit you. You and you. Can I? Do you think I can get there? Probably not. I mean, I might be able to get it from the other side?
Giddy up.
No, because that's here somewhere. That's bullshit. Like, you have all these really cool stuff that I want to climb. I want to get to the top of that. I would totally take like 5 minutes from my time to get to the top of that damn thing. But I'll probably swim halfway across here and it'll tell me I've reached the end of the world. I need to turn back.
Punch me sideways, I'm shot! From the right!
Ow.
Save me! You gave me!
I thank you, sir. Were it not for you, well, those bandits were not pulling pranks. I could pound some new steel for you in gratitude, but I must first return to my workshop in Belgard.
I'll meet you there.
Drop by when I'm in the area.
Gotta loot all their shit. I'm overburdened. I think as the level of items get higher, so does their weight. Just gets kind of frustrating. Problem is 110 is the largest saddlebag they have. It's just... Because, yeah, I think saddlebag is the only way to increase your weight carrying capacity. Also have several of these. I gotta get rid of those two. So let's deal with this. I want to hit up you.
Move it!
Sounds like we got a portal somewhere. Oh, is that a place of power?
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be. Storm, damn it.
So I should now be able to buy you. Like, those are kind of cool. one's actually... Yeah, like, I think that would be kind of cool. Number of research mutations necessary to unlock 12? What? Shoo! Okay, so I need one more. I'm just gonna run over here. There should be more here. Who are you? You're a bear. I don't care about a bear. That's a shame that I can't fast travel there.
Giddy up. Hey-ya! Slow now.
It's funny, it would have brought me right here if I just...
Master Witcher, the debt first you ripped me from the Hanse's clutches. Now, thanks to you, the vineyard prospers like never before. You, sir, are owed a very good price on my goods.
Yeah, why don't
Show
you
me
show
what
me
you
what you
had.
got? Show me what you got. Oh, you don't have enough. Ooh, that's actually pretty pricey. Salt steel sword. Don't have enough for that either. Oh, that barely gets me down to where I need to be. You don't have enough for that. Anything here I want to buy? I can sell some more stuff.
See ya.
Nope. That's not where I want to go.
Tended to Belgard's problems. Vineyard should be in as good a shape as ever.
Splendid. And thus, officially, by the power vested in me, I grant you title to the Belgard Vineyard, and trust that you shall make good use of its grounds and resources.
Excellent. I can already smell the grapes ripening in the sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
But that's not all. You must come back and see us shortly. We've a surprise in store for you.
I'll do that. Farewell.
Alright, so that's now all set. Let's see what we want to do for the next quest. Let's do the Father Knows Best. Where are you? You're over here. Okay. Oh, the palace. I think it's a pain in the butt to get down. Yeah, we'll go there.
Hey-ya!
Nothing to see here. Move along.
That's it, Roach.
Help us!
Someone, please, help!
What's this about?
Monsters! Monsters there, in the cave.
How are you
We
talking?
managed to flee,
Oh,
but
okay, okay.
Hugo remains inside.
Hugo?
Our brother, he's still in there, inside. Help us find him. We'll pay you for your toil.
Okay.
You post that notice about an escort?
Yes, we did. And not without cause, it seems. We waited some days, yet when none answered, we risked the expedition unaccompanied.
Fools we were. We'd have done better to show patience. Wait. Poor Hugo. Left to an unknown fate.
Noticed what attacked you?
There was no time. We ran for the exit as soon as we felt the earth quiver. But Hugo, well, he went the other way.
So, monsters crawl out of the ground?
I suppose. In truth, I don't know. We just ran.
Yeah, why did you go in there to begin with?
Why do you even go in there?
We lost our way.
Mistake that cave for the high road?
By the hair on my chinny chin chin, what difference does it make whether we went in for a stroll or to gather students? Hugo remains inside, in grave danger. That's what matters. Will you go in after him or not? Every second could be vital.
I could look into it, but it'll cost you.
How much would you take?
Let's do 400.
A reasonable price.
Fine. I'll look for him. You two stay out here.
Why does this feel like a setup? Feels like a setup to me. All I can say.
Kicking balls. Damn it.
Oh, do you guys add toxicity?
Fresh blood on the blade. Weapon was Hugo's, maybe.
The entrance, I believe. Something over here.
Place of power. Should draw from it. Warm and damp. Kikimores prefer cooler environments. Probably why they keep their distance. Blood trail. Could be Hugo's wounded. You, Hugo? Your brother sent me.
Ja! Dizzards, scoundrels, tartmongers! They attacked me, but I fended them off. Now, they sent a brigand to finish the job.
I'm not a brigand, whatever the hell that is.
Not a brigand. I'm a witcher. And your brothers sent me to help you.
No, 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 no. I refuse to believe they had a sudden change of heart. They tried to kill me, then sent help? I sense the stench of treachery a mile off.
Whoa, slow down. What's this about?
I'm Hugo Monar. My father, Victor Monar, you may have heard of. A cognac distiller he was, famed for it. Before he passed, my brothers and I would quarrel over who would inherit the family business. So father decided he would force us to work together. He broke his still down into its parts. 3 of them he hid, telling each of us the location of one. When my brothers learned my part, the last, was hidden in here, they decided they did not need me anymore. They decided to cut me out of the business. Literally. We argued, fought. The noise must have woken the beasts. My brothers ran for the mouth, while I ran deeper in.
What about the missing part? Find it?
No. I know only that it's in this cave, likely at the bottom of a pool. I feel awkward to ask, but as I am wounded, would you be kind and retrieve it?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Fine, I can do that.
But you must know, I cannot pay you well.
Figured as much. Start producing cognac, I'll come by for a discount.
That, I promise you.
Wait here.
That's funny, if I had jumped in the pool, I probably could have been like, oh, you mean this thing?
Damn, water's hot. It'll burn if I don't watch it. Could use some protection. Maybe Quen will work.
Oh, get out of here. That's funny. My healing is just the exact same as damage this does. Or at least almost. Yeah, it's slowly doing damage to me. But ridiculously slowly.
Found the missing part. Really hid that well, your father.
Oh, that's fantastic. Your pay. It is not much, I know. But I promise you good prices. The best, once the tavern is open again.
Hold you to that. Now let's go. Brothers are probably getting antsy.
Wait, see there? My brothers. They've rounded up some thugs. They mean to attack me.
We don't know that.
No, we do.
Would you try to tell me it's a coincidence? That they return with an armed band? They've come for the last part of the still. They won't kill me for it. Please, you're my only hope. Kill them. Elsewise, they'll kill me.
Kill your brothers? You want that?
Well, perhaps not them, but the other roughs, for certain. As to my brothers, I don't know. You couldn't perhaps render them harmless? Will you defend me?
Yeah.
Don't have much of a choice.
Thanks. 1,000 thanks. I shall wait here.
Witcher! What are you doing?
Teaching you some decency.
He's gone mad! Hold him back!
You like that silver?
Rid me of them! They want my death! Make no mistake! You gave me the hiccups! They got what they deserved.
Maybe they did mean well.
I, for one, do not believe it. They were overcome with greed, ready to do anything to wrest the last part of the still from me. Besides, you did not kill them. They will come too, soon, having learnt a valuable lesson, I trust.
So what now?
I fear I don't know. I can't possibly hope to rebuild my father's still. I suppose I must hang a shingle in the market, sell wine. Or perhaps I should move on, leave Toussaint. Alas, I know not and will have to see. Whatever the case, I shall not forget your help with my brothers.
Time we went our separate ways. Good luck, whatever you decide to do.
I thank you, Witcher. Fare thee well.
Alright, that was pretty straightforward quest. Still so much to find here. Alright, yeah, so I haven't gone here yet, so let's do that. Haven't checked out my villa. Hey, kitties.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know, I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
Yeah, so tell me more about this.
Comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of...
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title, and Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, sadly, misfortune struck, and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making...
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine.
Yeah, show me around.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of...
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father
Major
was a majordomo,
domo.
as was my grandfather before him, as was my
Major
great aunt.
domo.
In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Stink of wine. My wife won't know they're mine.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasure.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
I hate that term, the help.
Me oh my!
I forgot.
Rich fella.
She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
Damn, girl. How
Greetings.
old would she be? You're super young.
Ah! Oh, you
She like
bleating bum butcher.
She's like 12 or something?
Dare not down some red is a man whose wife.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Yen would love this place.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
People actually taste that shit in wine? I really don't like alcohol, so
Nice
wine is
well.
really not my favorite.
Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius school for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
That's funny.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know they're mine.
Jeez, these people really like to drink.
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Major domo. Major domo. Major domo. Major domo.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
The book of lust is hard and girthy. No one can grip the damn thing.
That's what your mom said about me last night. But,
Even a horse drops. This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Am I gonna get to, like, upgrade this stuff?
If you ride it at a constant gallop.
Not my horse.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
He's my major domo. Major domo. Major domo.
as you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Yeah, let's do some renovations.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Let's do some work on the house.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Yeah.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated... Is there anything...
Yeah.
Got these spacious grounds.
Oh, yes! The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Yeah, let's do the grindstone.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be Will you be needing any...
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redec...
I shall be glad to answer.
Thanks.
Yeah, one. Two. Ooh. I mean, no items in inventory can be placed here. Here we go. Oh no, let's put the shields here, because that goes with this. Now here, let's put Olgierd here. Starry Night over the Pontar. Placed here. And then I'll do my two shields here. It's weird, did I not make Griffin pants? Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, can I not put you there? Oh, can you not put boots? That's annoying. I'm confused about these trophies. Can I not put... Like, what does this do? Oh, these are just all the books that I found. Did I get rid of the painting? The other painting I had?
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
Sure, let's go there right now.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB. Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
bombs and potions contained. Ooh. Ooh, so I can stock up? Oh, so that's where I went before. What other renovations can I do? Ooh, you're looking pretty.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragonglass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Let's work on the house, BB.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Now let's just go down the list.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Oh.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything...
Yep, let's get some more.
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber in...
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most... Is there anything...
Let's get some more armor.
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes. Just please make sure...
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid... By this time tomorrow... Is there anything...
Let's do guest room.
Was wondering about...
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Yeah.
So this is what all the
start
cash
on
I've
that,
been
the better.
reporting on
I
to
can
is
tell
for.
a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything...
Yeah.
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Yeah. What about the garden?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the...
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by...
Yep, that's
Good
correct.
idea, Bart.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. Will you be needing...
Nope, so long.
That's all for now, BB.
Let's meditate again.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corfo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here. And we've cause to open it today. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I gonna produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Right, what do I got? Get my Witcher swords.
would have thought?
Oh.
Knights trading in wine. Some witcher guards the common folk.
And let's go take a look at the garden over here.
Diddly slips. My back aches something horrid. City girls try to summon gold from the old amphitheater.
She's mine!
Granny chills.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wives like to thump his head.
That's super convenient.
You smell that? Those are the vapors of Toussaint. Sure, go on. Drink up while the young coin.
Hey, Roach.
Hey there.
Alright, so what do we got? We have a Gwent tournament. 40, 46, 39. Let's go see them. And then I think we'll just go back to main quests for a little bit.
Oh, here he comes! A hero! Geralt of Rivia.
Don't crowd around.
Slow now.
Oh, Witcher, greetings. Kind of you to come. Matilda and I, we've a surprise
Hello.
for you.
I see you guys are doing well.
You two seem to be getting along.
We are. There came a point we realized we had no grounds to quarrel. Things became altogether pleasant.
And a bit spicy.
Romantic. Quite.
Ooh
Got
la
it.
la.
Needn't say more. Glad things are going well for you.
Are you guys now gonna give me a little bit of bonus because I got you together?
What's the surprise? Some new monster I need to kill?
No, something far more pleasant.
We've produced a wine. According to the best sommeliers, it might just dethrone Est.
We owe this success to you. So, if you'd agree,
We'd like to name it after you.
what shall we call it?
The White Wolf.
Why not White Wolf?
Wild, with character. It fits perfectly.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to send a few bottles to your home every so often.
I'd be honored. Thanks.
No, we thank you. Take care, Witcher.
Don't crowd around.
Yay. Alright. Oh, there actually is a... Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. I'll come back and do those. Here, we'll go check this out real quick. Because these contracts seem to be pretty quick. I think I've done a couple and they usually are pretty easy. Just cracking my window open here. It's getting a little toasty. My graphics card puts out so much heat.
Layabouts, wonks, sluggards, spiders.
That's it, Roach.
My friend, it's common.
Oh.
Combino Nero yields the best.
Come on.
Ah!
Unbelievable. I think I'm coming down with a fever.
Hey, over here, please.
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
No, that sounds
Need
like
a
fun.
maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
Okay, this is getting a little weird. So this is like the second time I've done this
First
quest.
things first. Need to talk about my reward.
Let's do 190.
Not far now. We find ourselves a hair from agreeing.
Let's do what, 180?
I knew we would agree terms.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Give me a drink.
You make mountains out of molehills, though. You'll be better than fire.
I must insist, Count. You'll be much the safer.
What's up, Kitty Ice?
Count, if I may.
I prefer puss peepers.
There's no knowing what lurks in these wilds.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladar, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks. As you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behavior to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Yeah, who are you?
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man.
But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Rivia, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to, partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a witcher to, partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilma, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Sure, yeah. What exactly is
Need
this
some
job?
details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see? A parastisomac. It captures, likenesses.
A paracesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions,
Based upon which, I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Let's talk about my pay.
Pretty unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
Let's do 280.
Sublime! We've a deal!
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's. The light seems perfect just now.
It's ridiculous looking. All right. I didn't even know where the hell that was.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead.
Okay.
Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me. They're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something subtle. You? But as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me. No! What are you doing?
Map says there should be panthers around here or something. Grunting, panting. Something like a bear.
Ooh, I'm not the least bit eager to come face to mug with a bear.
Let's just put some beast oil on here real quick.
Move on. No! What are you doing?
Hear that? Deer, I think.
Incredible. Sharp as a razor, your hearing.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
Brilliant. You freeing her. A superb image. Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that. Oh my! I failed to warn you. Apologies. The Parastisimac has an added lantern. You must look away or it'll blind you.
Parastisimacs upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature.
Where's the next one? Yeah, so let's hit up this one.
Painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes. What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking.
Here's something. Oh, there's some monster up there.
Shh. Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them.
Where are you? There you are.
Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry. Here, maybe? Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly. Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
An excellent day for capturing moments. Thanks. Truly Simply magnificent, that was. Move on now. Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go, just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks. I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head. A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close. Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay their tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! No! What are you doing? Do not kill them! So much blood. This is tragic. I made a terrible mistake.
I hit the wrong button. It's funny, that shouldn't have killed him.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay their tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! Oh, this'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Giant centipedes! Damn it!
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back!
Geralt! Save me!
All over now.
Whew, that was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today. An excellent... What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp.
It's a pretty straightforward quest.
Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads? There was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
I'm not your boss. No need to kiss up to me.
You've read us all wrong. Count Belladal's a bit odd, aye, but a better man to serve I cannot imagine. What he does for his daughter, well, speaks for itself.
His daughter?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his lass, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
I mean, I do have a vineyard.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Sure, why not?
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francois.
I'll be by. See you.
Deadly thirsty. Sorry. Any tidings?
None yet. Rest assured.
He doesn't look happy. He looks grumpy. Oh yeah, these were spiders. Sectoy.
Ugly bastard.
Wow. Stop it. Stop it, you little bitch.
Tell me what any tight...
All taken care of.
Thank the
Was looking to...
Oh, what are you? Oh, yes, I'm getting you, green to red.
Time I got back on the path.
I'm going to save him!
Let's just go here real quick.
How was it that you disappeared feeding us It's picturesque and life. This side of the Yaruga, the Beauclair centipede, as it's commonly called, is reindeer, proudly displaying remarkable chitin and calcium carbonate calories.
Doth one know? Slow. Doth one gratify?
I've 3 doublets, none of which I should show myself.
Okay, let's go.
Ow! Folk blood witcher has a might to call all the hands. If he did one, he'd do in the others. No, inconceivable.
Whoa, friend. Calm down. Work doth one noble. Sloth doth one gratify. Ah! Whoa!
It's wonderful to meet the subject of the Baron's new cycle.
Whoa, friend.
Such an opportunity. Enjoy the exhibit.
Can I get these?
They say a great deal about you, Witcher. And this man. How are you?
Take care, Witcher.
Steal all your shit.
Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please. I'm delighted to see you. I've a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse. You are free to sell it, of course, though I would be honored were you to hang it in your home.
Thanks.
Gonna do that.
Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blathan. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards.
Yeah, how's the
Good crowd.
exhibition going?
You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you have as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to high heavens for each trip, burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most, unfortunately.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise. I must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. Besides...
Besides?
At times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting, just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece. It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Alright, goodbye, dude. It was nice meeting you. Thanks for the painting.
Nice meeting you. So long now.
Glad to have met you. Exceedingly so.
Let's just go home real quick. God, this place is huge. I'm gonna have to look up exactly how large this place is, like how long this DLC is.
To reconcile, that's one thing, but to start making wine together, it blows the mind.
Let's see, is there a prominent place to put this? Maybe above my swords in my sword collection? Yeah, that looks good there. I think I can put one. Two more paintings.
How might I be of...
So long.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now.
I'm curious what these trophies are for. I like that being there.
Bread adds a spring to your step. Wine.
Alright, was there any other... Let's go see him real quick and get some... Whoa. Let's go here.
No two ways about it. There's naught to be done about them. Phew! Stinky! A beast like that probably has no one to split up.
Do you prefer to go by Geralt of Rivia or that butcher of Blaviken?
I prefer the white robe.
I didn't quite catch what it was.
Greetings, Knight. My most heartfelt gratitude, sir. Compensation for your sacrifice.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace, Fair Knight.
me sell this stuff. Is he Grandmaster's? Where's Reginald's balls?
Hmm?
Yeah, you heard me say it. Reginald's balls.
Truly, Toussaint.
Hark, Beauclerc! Her most gracious Duchess has hired a witcher to get at the root of these murders.
Greetings.
What do you have? Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Sebastian, fresh sausage, tripe.
Wait, did I accidentally dye you red?
Massacre at the estate of Durand de Savarin. Elven statues come to life to slaughter members of the History of Toussaint Friends Society. Citizens, beware of history and elves alike. And stones, hewn or otherwise. Hecatomb at the Doran Alma estate.
He's around here some. Unless, is he in the palace? No, he's over here somewhere. He over here?
Count Borges the Sulphurous cordially invites all to attend a lecture regarding the extinction of rare species and the dangers this represents to the natural world.
Nice tune.
Reginald D'Aubry has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now, available from me alone.
Or you could just...
Behold, the famous Reginald D'Aubry, the man with the donkeys. Determination.
He must have been breathtaking. Truly, I would so have loved to meet him.
Ah, a statue like any
Can't
other.
believe I'm actually doing this.
And the genitals, overblown, most certainly.
Go on. Stroke them.
You must be jesting. To stroke a stranger, even if it is just a statue.
Whereas a friend, him you would fondle.
They just watched me do it. You guys aren't gonna do it either?
That witch has been here before. As I recall, he slew a few beasts and stashed a pile of coin at Chadford.
Huh? I mean, if you say so. Alright, yeah, so let's do some main quests. Let's just do this real quick. We'll see how this goes. Alright, this is probably closer. Power Originals. I have infinite sprint.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Just a gold plate sitting here?
Wars. Victuals of plenty. Stench.
Cave here. Was I not supposed to go in this?
Something here. There's that artifact Kira gave me. Interesting. agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind, though we did not meet so I could prove how very original I am.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Found him the first time.
Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Yeah, what about the ring?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Okay.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
It's gonna be gone when you guys get back. You guys are idiots. Ooh, are you supposed to be doing that weird? I don't think so.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Yeah, let's drink.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. Gotta ask you the big question, one everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Yeah, tell me about this regeneration.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Yeah.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment. Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Yeah, not as far as I know.
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites, for somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Sure, let's visit this guy.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Now, what are spotted wraiths? Wraiths. Are they a cursed one? Nope. Necrophages. Specters. Must be hybrids? Oh, you're a necrophage. Alright, guys. So, I think that's going to be it for me for tonight. I did stick around for a little over almost 4 hours. Wow, it's really been that long. I got a bunch of stuff done. But I think, yeah, it's about time for me to get ready to go to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's bad.